Senior, number 15, Chip Downs with the win. Senior, number 20, Riley Noroff. Senior, number 22, Isaac Robinette. And freshman, number 55, Wes LaPorte. The Eagles are coached by Tyler Luger and Jacob Wagner. And now, let's meet the starters for your OES Aardvarks. A sophomore, number 1, Jack Boudreaux. A senior, number 2, Joe Schwalma. A junior, number 3, Max Holster. A senior, number 14, Kais Alavia. And junior, number 12, Porter Hagen. The Aardvarks are coached by Edgar Jr., Jula Kamara, and Kevin Johnson.
Top 10 3A showdown here in the Lewis and Clark League between two schools not very far apart from each other, the Catlin Gabel Eagles and the OES Aardvarks. Be a showdown here tonight. See who comes on top of it here. As we're now preparing for tip-off. Tip is up and underway. Begins with the Eagles, number 10 team and 3A. The opening drive for the Eagles. Yep, and that'll be a flop warning. And that's their one and only flop warning of the game. They get it 16 seconds into this ball game. Next flop is a technical foul. Back in bounds with OES. 0-0. Trying to score first in this game. Gets double teamed. A lot of double teaming here early by Catlin Gabel, and it works perfectly, leads to a turnover by OES. Here go the Eagles now. They look to score first. They take a deep range 2, in and out, just not quite good there. Almost had it, bounces out. Stays 0-0. Here go the Aardvarks, they take the deep 3. Drains it for the Aardvarks. And the Aardvarks are on the board first, 3-0. Catlin Gabel trying to score in response. From the drive, gets a tough jumper and it's in. 3-2 OES. Catlin Gabel continuing to double team there. It's worked phenomenal so far. Tries that 3-point jumper and and that's the one issue, is there usually be a player that'll be able to find a way to the basket. So if you're double teaming, you got to make sure you do it perfectly. It's worked a good chunk already, but it's also getting 5 points. As I get the layup there to bring it down to a 1-point game, 5-4 OES. And a turnover. Catlin Gabel looking to go to distance, then they do. Eagles on top. 6-5. Catlin Gabel now leads for the first time in this ball game. The Aardvarks looking to reclaim their lead after the basket by Catlin Gabel. They try to hit the 3, almost had it, just no good. Rebounded by Catlin Gabel as they look to extend their early 6-5 lead to 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's the Eagles being pressed man-to-man. Triple team, grabbing for the ball, jump ball. Possession to OES. And it's Aardvarks basketball. 6-5, Catlin Gabel. It's a quick shooting time break for OES. Here goes OES back on offense. And a foul before the pass. And a turnover gets reverted by OES. They keep the basketball. And it'll stay with the Aardvarks with 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Back in bounds with OES. They trail by 1, approaching 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here go the Aardvarks. Looking for help, gets it. Nowhere to go there. Double team by Catlin Gabel. Gets by it, finds a teammate, and that double team is a teammate wide open, but it gets blocked out of bounds, and it's Catlin Gabel basketball. This year, Catlin Gabel have completely raided OES here. A ton of fans traveling on the road to try to see if they can pull off this upset tonight. Goes Catlin Gabel, nearly turns the ball over, saves it. But it goes right to OES. And another chance here for the Aardvarks. Tough layup, gets it in! OES back on top. Catlin Gabel back down the trailing now. It's time 7-6. Ball gets on the ground, and it's going to be taken by OES. And ball gets right back on the ground, turnover for OES. Catlin Gabel way undershot it there. And OES stays it from going out of bounds. It's their basketball. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here go the Aardvarks. They take the wide open 3. Drains it. And you can see that one coming a million miles away on the wide open 3 there. 10-6 OES. Here go the Aardvarks back on defense. Pops the ball out for momentarily there for OES on defense. Catlin Gabel, jump stop. Can't get his arm set properly, can't get a good jumper up. Another 3, no good. Rebounded by Catlin Gabel. They take the 3, no good. Ball was on the line, or his foot was on the line. Goes back to Catlin Gabel. Substitute coming in for the Eagles.
Checking in the game is number 34, Henry Beckerman.
Here comes the ball back in bounds for the Eagles. They trail by 4. And a reaching foul will be called on OES.
Fouls on number 14, Olympia, his first. Team's first.
Subcoming for the Aardvarks. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. Trying to do it man-to-man. Ball on the ground. And a foul being a push that caused the travel on that play. As it continues to stay with the Eagles. Another chance here for Catlin Gabel. They trail by 4 still, 10-6. Deep inbound. As back in bounds with the Eagles. Trying to drive. They're down, risky pass, and Catlin Gabel saves it. What a save. Tough shot, no good. And it's rebounded by OES. Here go the Aardvarks back on offense, looking to extend their current 4-point lead. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. And ball gets stolen. Number 3 popped it out for Catlin Gabel, and his teammate took it. As the double team works that time for Catlin Gabel. OES back to playing man-to-man. Hands up. Traveling, and that's a Catlin Gabel turnover. Fans in this game look about 60% OES fans, 40% Catlin Gabel fans. It's packed here. Here goes OES. Back on offense. Once again, another attempt to extend their 4-point lead, 10-6. Been a very defensive game so far for both these teams. As they take the three. Good looking to give it some offense. Can't hit it. Offensive rebound by the Aardvarks. They take another three. Can they get it this time? No, they can't. And it's another offensive rebound by OES. There's third time the charm here for the Aardvarks. We'll see. 1:45 to go now in the first quarter. Here goes OES. OES. And the drive ankle breaker. Finds his teammate. 10 on the shot clock. It's the layup. And third time's the charm. It's not good. How about a fourth time, though? Ball's on the ground. It should be OES basketball. And it's not. So I'm all the way up here, so you never know. Goes back to Catlin Gabel. As it's 10-6 still, OES. Out of bounds. Stays with the Eagles. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Subs coming in for both teams now.
Calls on his first team's third. Checking in the game for the Vars, Sonny Liu.
Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. They trail by 4, 10-6. As it's going to be called for a hold on the Aardvarks. That's their last foul to give for the first quarter.
Calls on Schwalbach, his first team's fourth.
Here goes Catlin Gabel on the inbound. They still trail by 4, 10-6. Approaching a minute to go in the first quarter. Eagles looking to drive, gets double teamed. Finds somewhere to go, opening for a good shot. Gets it, tough shot, that time no good. And it's rebounded by OES. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. OES takes the deep three. It's good! And it's 13-6 OES. Catlin Gabel needs to find a way to solve this three-point issue fast, or else it might get out of hand quickly. They also need to go into it. They started hot on offense, but a little bit slow since, and it's OES basketball. It's Catlin Gabel turnover. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off for the Aardvarks. Here goes the Aardvarks on offense. Approaching 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Takes the corner three. No good. Rebounded by Catlin Gabel. They got 3 seconds. And probably shoot a half-court shot here. Half-court shot, the buzzer. And it's no good. 13-6 OES at the end of one.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court.
Catlin Gabel ball starts the second half. It'll be Eagles ball starts the second quarter here at OES.
The volleyball team this year qualified for the league playoffs after an incredible 5-set victory against Portland and Memphis Academy. Led by coaches Roy Ninkovich and BB Carr, the team was awarded the Lewis and Clark Team Sportsmanship Award. The team had 3 all-league performers in freshmen Sloan Chesser, seniors Lily Buckley and Lacusera. The team was also named Academic All-State after finishing with the top 10 GPA in 3A. Fans, have another round of applause for the OES volleyball team.
End of quarter intermission. 13-6. OES leads it at the end of the first quarter. Eagles inbound the basketball.
For Catlin Gabel for the first time, Evan Reese.
Here goes the Eagles on offense here. Try to cut this 7-point lead down here. Don't want things to look good. They take the tough three. No good. In and out. Offensive rebound by the Eagles. Trying to find somewhere to go. Lost the ball, and it's going to be scooped up by OES. What a save there by the Yardvarks. Scoop the basketball. Complete the full turnover. 7:30 to go to the half. 13-6 OES. There go the Yardvarks. Finds an opening. Gets the tough floater. No good. And Catlin Gabel rips it out of OES's hands. And it's an Eagle rebound. Here goes Catlin Gabel. And he'll draw the foul. And inbound on the end line for the Eagles.
Fouls on four, Sadecki, his team's first of the second quarter.
Back in bounds with the Eagles. They trail by 7. They look to make it 4. They cannot. Just overshot at that time for the Eagles. Here goes OES, a chance to extend the lead. Takes almost at the corner 3, doesn't take it. Looking for some help here for OES. They get it. Staying outside the arc, 15 on the shot clock for the Yardvarks. Gets the tough layup, and he gets it in. 21 for OES has had quite the first half so far. He's got at least 8 points. Definitely leading scorer for the game. Gabel takes a deep floater or jumper. No good. Almost a foul. As OES rebounds it. Deep Dame range 3. Drains it from Dame range. Correction, number 2 has had all the 3s. He's had the most points. Timeout, Eagles. 12-point lead for OES. Their 3 game has been dominant so far here at home for the Yardvarks. They lead 18-6. Timeout called by the Eagles. Timeout on the floor. And a timeout. 18-6 OES with the 12-point lead over the Catlin Gabel Eagles. And a 7 versus 10 ranking matchup in 3A, which that's just the size of the school. Here go the Eagles back on offense. Trying to drive. Trying to find a way to get a screen for a pass. About to have a 5-second violation and a foul on OES. 7 seconds on the shot clock, but I believe it will reset because of the foul, and it does.
Fouls on Episcopal, his first, team's second.
Here we go, back in bounds with Catlin Gabel and the Eagles. They trail by 12, 5:20 to go to the half. Here we go. 25 on the shot clock for the Eagles. And they drive to the layup, ball gets snatched out of his hands, and it's OES with the steal. Good teamwork there. Good defense. Perfect defense there by the Eagles to force a stop that they desperately needed that time. But OES stops the ball and pulls it right back. Here goes OES. And tough layup. This one, he gets in. And it's 20-6 OES.
Oh, okay.
Can't get the shot, and it's rebounded by OES. OES is trying to hits the 3. He does! And this 3 game has been hurting the Eagles. badly so far. That's 4 or 5 threes OES has had it already. Catlin Gabel just has struggled so far in this one. Tries to get the layup or jumper near the layup line. No good. Rebounded by OES. Here goes OES back on offense for the Aardvarks. Looking to take another deep range three. Just to the right, everything else was perfect on that one. Offensive rebound though by the Aardvarks. And they get the layup in right after. Full timeout called by Catlin Gabel. They trail by 19 with 3:36 to go to the half. All Aardvarks in this top 10 3A matchup here at OES. Timeout on the floor. So we got quite the crowd here for this game. We got only few, if any, seats open here at OES. As it's the end of the timeout, 25-6. All Aardvarks. Eagles inbound the basketball. They trail big. Here we go. Back in bounds with the Eagles. They trail by 19. Catlin Gabel. The handoff pass with the screen. Deep jumper, no good. Offensive rebound by the Eagles there. Ball gets slapped out. That's another OES steal. Their steal game has been incredible so far. And they drop it and they get it in. This steal game has been incredible for the Aardvarks tonight. That and the 3 game has just put these Eagles all the way back. And another block and a turnover. And they continue to extend the lead. I mean, this is crazy. Top 10 matchup, and it's almost a 30-point, it's a 24-point game. 23-point game. And Catlin Gabel draws the foul for 2 shots. Eagles at the line, shoot 2. First shot's no good for OES. OES are waiting. Catlin Gabel missed the shot. OES giving their best 3-point shooter some rest here early in the first half. As Catlin Gabel makes the second one. It's 29-7. And a domination by the Aardvarks. They were number 6 prior to this game just a few hours ago. Then they got dropped down to 7 after the Valley Catholic, De La Salle North Catholic game. As that put OES down to 7. But clearly this Catlin Gabel is not playing like a top 10 team as they have an offensive foul. As things just continue to get worse for the Eagles. As they are just trying to avoid falling into an even deeper pit of a deficit here. Not looking much better though. Back of bounds with the OES. 22-point lead for the Aardvarks. 2 minutes to go to the half. OES. Gets the pass out, trying to drive. What a drive! Can't hit the shot. And it's going to be deep rebounded by Catlin Gabel. Those are risky pass, take it back by OES. And they get a steal right back. Johnny once again drives, gets the foul, no shot. Shot does not counted. Foul on the floor.
I know. Are you ready? Okay, yeah, let's go. I'm excited.
Checking in for the Bucks, Drew Mansfield.
Oh, yeah, trying to get back in bounds. They do. There's a minute 40 now to go in the first half. Another three-point shot by the Aardvarks. No good. And it's rebounded by Catlin Gabel. As Catlin Gabel just trying to see if they can figure something out at least here to end the second half here. Try to at least get a few more points on the board. Foul on Catlin Gabel.
Fouls on Doyle, his first team's third of the second quarter.
And it's going to be another turnover for the Eagles as their pit just continues just to get deeper and deeper for the Eagles. That's all OES with a minute 10 to go in the first quarter. 29-7. OES looking for some help. They get it. It's a risky screen, and that was tipped, so no over and back. They take the corner three. No good. Out of bounds. Throws it right to Catlin Gabel. Worth a shot. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here goes Catlin Gabel. And charge! And a charge on the Aardvarks gives them the basketball. They're at 4.2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. 30 seconds to go to the half. OES just continuing to try to run up the score here. Just try to show how dominant of a team this is. Ball's on the ground. OES gets up. And a foul. And the discussion here, we may have something happening here.
Way to go, Arbor!
We'll see what happens. If it's just a common foul on Catlin, it's going to be shooting for the Aardvarks. And it's about if there's either a foul, a jump ball, or an intentional foul.
We're going to take it to him, White.
And there will be what I would believe was discussion for an intentional foul or flagrant. There is none. It'll just be OES shooting two now that they are in the bonus with 20 seconds to go. Aardvarks to the line shooting two. First shot is up. Good for the Aardvarks. Here goes the second shot for the Aardvarks. It's up. This time it's no good. He almost got his own rebound, and Catlin Gabel scoops it up. Approaching 10 seconds to go in the first half. Catlin Gabel just trying to at least get some kind of shot. If you're trying to at least get some points, they take a tough shot. Out of bounds, OES ball, 4 seconds to go. And it's just going to be, they might just let the clock just run out here, or they'll try to take a half-court shot. Nope, they're going to try to do something. With the three up. Just overshot it. All Aardvarks. And a surprising, disappointing first half for the Eagles. They trail by 23 to the number 7 ranked Aardvarks. Number 7, OES, 30. Catlin Gabel, number 10, 7. 37 at the end of the first half.
Alright fans, please direct your attention to center court as we recognize the OAS boys soccer team. This season the boys scored an incredible 56 goals, only letting in 8 on their way to a 15-3 overall record. The team finished second in the league and was your state 3A runner-up. The team was also awarded academic all-state recognition for having a top 10 GPA in the state. Led by coaches James Miller and Eric Collins, the team had the most all-league performers in Wilson Club. The all-league performers were Lincoln Wright, Jake Hershey, Mike Hershey, Tobias Ball, and Extra Marine. Please, another round of applause for the OAS boys soccer team.
That was so confusing about volleyball. I was like, is that cross country? And so he was like, no, it's volleyball. I was like, but it was not there. So it was so if the boys were playing, I guess they, yeah.
Time to start the second half here at OES All Aardvarks. They lead it 30-7 as their quarter underway. Got a good chunk of students traveling from Catlin for this game too. The OES takes 3, they drain it! And OES continues to extend their lead to open up the third quarter. 33-7. OES is just shredding Catlin Gabel. Some arms up there. Great defense by OES, and they get the rebound. Traveling on OES, Catlin Gabel basketball. Back in bounds with the Eagles. They trail by 26. 26? Yeah, 26. Catlin Gabel takes a 3. They can't get it. Rebounded by OES. They get the pass. Goes up for the layup. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. And it's Catlin Gabel basketball. As the ball is back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. They still trail by 26. 33-7, they trail. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. They're trying to drive. Needs help, gets it. Gets a nice screen there. Well, it was too good of a screen because it's an illegal screen. And it's going to be OES basketball.
Teams first.
Well, they must trust him quite a lot to bring him in.
Ball is back in bounds with OES. Looking for some help. They take the three. Drains it. And it's nearly a 30-point game. Catlin can't hit the shot, rebounded by OES. There's some room here. But the layup, not the smartest shot there for OES. But they make up for it with the steal. OES. Think about the three, does not go for it, finds his teammate. Freshman takes the shot. Or Christian sophomore, no good. As it's Catlin Gabel the rebound. 36-7, 5.5 minutes to go in the third. And it's going to be a steal by OES. Draws the foul. And 2 shots for the Aardvarks coming up.
Way to hustle!
His fourth. Team second.
They're 22 for Catlin Gabel and nearly fouling out. One more foul for him and he's down for the game. Shot is up. Good.
Checking in for the Eagles, Gabel and Reese.
30-point game. If this stays this way, that means OSAA mercy rule will come into play in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter only if it's a 30-point or more lead, it's going to be running clock. Second shot's good for the Aardvarks. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. They trail by 31. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded by OES. OES. Trying offensive foul on OES. That's going to be, I believe, an illegal screen. Full timeout called by Catlin Gabel. They trail by 31, 38-7. Not looking good for Catlin Gabel. Hasn't looked like since it's been all bad since it was 13-6. They started out hot. Scored 1 point since that 6-2 run at the beginning of the game. Come out on the floor. And the timeout, 38-7, all Aardvarks, with 4:54 to go in the third quarter, as Catlin Gabel will inbound the basketball here. Here goes OES. on defense, trying to suck down Gabel, and they almost do, but they call a foul for pushing. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. Here goes Catlin Gabel. And they'll draw the N1. And it's 38-9.
Basket's good. Fouls on Boudreaux, his second, team's third.
As those try to split this back down to a 28-point game. Comes the and one shot for the Eagles. What's up? Good. (38-10). OES. They're trying to run up the score as they take another three and they drain it for OES. 41-10, and it's gonna be OES basketball. 4:14 to go in the third, as they look to expand their 31-point lead over Catlin Gabel. Back in bounds with the Aardvarks. They lead by 31. 4 minutes to go in the third. OES looking to continue to extend the lead. Risky pass, stolen by the Eagles. Slip in. 3-point shot by OES, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. 3:40 to go in the third. Shots in and out, no good. Rebounded by OES. Takes the wide open three. Just overshot it. Rebounded by the Eagles. Foul will be called there.
His second, team's fourth. Football from the line shooting two.
Eagles the line shooting two. Makes the first one. 41-13.
Anderson Techie and Matthew Siska checking in for the Aardvarks.
Here goes the second shot for OES now. Not OES, Catlin Gabel. OES is on defense as they are now going to be down on offense. Back in bounds with the Aardvarks. They lead by 27. As a wide open escort to the basket and gets the layup for the Aardvarks. And ball gets tipped. Almost stolen again by the Aardvarks. And shot gets absolutely blocked, but a foul is called.
That's the third foul.
And
to his fifth foul.
2 shots now, again, for the Eagles. Shots up. No good.
Checking in for the Eagles, Evan Reese.
Second shot is up. This time it's good. 43-15. OES back in bounds with the Aardvarks. They lead by 28. Nearly blocks the pass there by Catlin Gabel. OES recovers. And the drive, tough pass, gets it off somehow. OES can try and drive. Version 10 the shot clock. The pass, they take the three. It's good. OES just continuing to dominate, and it's back up to a 31-point lead. Catlin Gabel drives to the basket right after. Here goes OES now. And it's going to be another illegal screen on OES.
Fouls on control, his third. Team's fifth.
Here you go, back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. 2 minutes to go in the third. They trail by 29 to OES. Out of bounds.
Tip ball stays with the Eagles.
And kick ball violation on OES. Eagles get to keep the basketball. With a minute 55 to go in the third. Out of bounds. Stays with the Eagles.
Up next, if you checking in for the Bucks.
Back in bounds with the Eagles. Ball gets swatted. Ball's on the ground. And he traveled. Possibly. But draws the foul on the other line for 2 shots.
Fouls on 24. Got the assistant.
First shot is good for Catlin Gabel. Second shot is no good. Rebounded by OES. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. 28-point Aardvark lead. Here goes OES. And they'll draw the foul.
Fourth foul on Florida.
Inbound coming in now for the Aardvarks. Minute 28 to go in the third. Back in bounds with OES. We're going to get back up to a 30-point lead to try to get running clock for the fourth quarter. Traveling. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. Trying to avoid at least getting to running clock in the fourth quarter. They drive. They take the 3. Overshot it, rebounded by no one. Catlin Gabel basketball. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. Being double teamed. Draws the N1. As Eagles shoot the N1.
Good by Henry Beckham and foul on number 14.
Here goes the N1 shot for the Eagles. It's up. It's good. Here go the Aardvarks. Oh, yes. On the drive. Tough shot. Tries to get the floater. He gets the floater in. 48-21. Here goes Catlin Gabel. They draw the foul. 2 shots. There's 2 more shots coming in now for the Eagles.
Beckham into the line, shooting 2 for the Eagles.
shot is up. No good.
Sonny Liu checking in for the Bucks.
Here goes the second shot now for Catlin Gabel. It's up. This time it's good. Back in bounds with OES. They lead by 26. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's by him. Looks for the layup. Gets it to his teammate. Risky pass. Luckily, his teammate's there. Another team is there to recover it. Another floater. No good. Draws the foul. And 2 shots coming up now for the Yardmarks. First shot is up. No good. Overshot it. Here goes the second shot now for the Yardmarks. Shot is up. This time it's good. Here goes Catlin Gabel. 10 seconds to go. Here's a takeaway. Takes the shot, draws the foul. And 2 shots for Catlin Gabel. 2 seconds to go in the third.
His first, team's fifth. 2 shots for Reese.
Here goes the first shot for Catlin Gabel. It's good. Second shot's no good. Rebounded by Catlin Gabel. Can't get a shot up. And into the third quarter. 49-23. Oh yes, 1 point shy of a third quarter big 50.
Please direct your attention to center court as we honor our girls soccer team. The 2024 season was one to remember. The team finished 10-3-1, third in league, reaching the quarterfinals of the state playoffs. The team was named to the academic all-state team for having a top 10 GPA. Led by 6 fantastic seniors, the team had the most all-league performers of any Williston team. The all-league performers were Abby Green, Alicia Vinci, Jane Chu, Neil Robertson, Nina Kaiser, Brian Simpson, and Cassidy Paulson. Thanks to our coaches, Libby Boss, assistant coach, Sierra, who was named for coaching excellence, and first-year head coach, Liz Hirschu, who was named League Co-Coach of the Year. Have another round of applause for OES Girls Soccer. Thank you.
Catlin Gabel basketball. Back in bounds with the Eagles. They trail by 26. Here they go. New shot is no good. Offensive rebound. They get in right after for the Eagles. Here goes OES back on offense. Looking to see if they can get a running clock here. And they draw the N1. And the OES Yardmarks to claim the N1 in the Big 50.
That's the 5th foul on Isaac Robinson. Cindy going to the line to complete the 3-point play. Downs with Willie checking back in for the Eagle.
Here goes the N1 for the yard works. It's up. Good. 52-25, Aardvarks. They get it in. So OES can respond. Jump ball, possession to OES. As OES to inbound the basketball with their 52-27 lead. Back in bounds with OES. Rebounded by Catlin Gabel. They're trying to find somewhere to go, gets a teammate, and draws the foul.
Calls on Cindy, his second.
Here goes the first shot for the Eagles as they're at the line shooting 2. First shot is up. Good.
First people good for McCarron.
Here goes the second shot for the Eagles. It's up. This time it's no good. Rebounded by OES. And he travels, slips and travels. And it's going to be Catlin Gabel basketball. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. They trail 52-28. Just trying to at least go out the bank here. Definitely played way better in the second half. 21 points so far this half. Make it 23. It's been a second half. Catlin Gabel has led the second half. 23-22. Boys takes a shot. They take it. And they get it. And here goes Catlin Gabel back on offense for the OS basket. Takes the corner 3. Drains it for Catlin Gabel. Here goes OES back on offense. So shot no good, out of bounds. Catlin Gabel basketball.
Pedro and Schwalbach checking in for the Bucks.
Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. They lead. They don't lead. They trail by 21. Bring out the 20s, cannot. And rebounded by OES. Five and a half minutes to go in the game. Here goes OES. Looking to add some more points to their lead here. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Here goes Catlin Gabel. Tough shot, no good. And it's an offensive rebound for the Eagles. Once Help gets it. And draws the foul. with 4:48 to go in the game.
Johnson Denny, his third, team's third. Team's second foul on the fourth quarter.
Back in bounds with the Eagles. They get the basket in, and it's under 20 points now. As the Eagles, at least, they've probably cut the lead in half here. They've gotten pretty close. See if OS will allow it to stay that way. With 4.5 minutes to go. Timeout, OES. Full timeout called by the Yardbarks, 54-35. OES leads with 4.5 minutes to go. Timeout on the floor.
Sometimes I give myself dreams. Sometimes I'm replacing someone new. It all keeps adding up.
Near the end of the timeout, 54-35 OES with 4:31 to go in the game. Real. Back in bounds with OES as they look to extend the lead. Try to get it back over 20. They take the three. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Here goes Catlin Gabel back on offense. 4 minutes to go in the game. And they turn the ball back over. Oh, yes. Wants help. Thinks about the three. Does not go for it. Aardvarks take the three, no good. Rebounded offensively by the Aardvarks. Tough pass, gets it off. Bounce pass, his teammate trying to drive. Takes the floater, no good, draws the foul. 2 shots coming up for the Aardvarks with 3.5 minutes to go in the game.
Shooting foul on Reese, scoring the line for the Bucks. Max Holzman.
Aardvarks to the line, shooting 2. Makes the first shot, back up to a 20-point game. Makes the second shot. As OES makes the pair. 56-35. 3:30 to go in the game. Catlin Gabel takes the deep shot, no good. Airballs it. OES just looking to take it back. Takes the layup in. Catlin Gabel draws the foul. With 3 minutes even to go in the game. Back in bounds with Catlin Gabel. 3 minutes to go in the game. Draws the foul. 2 more shots coming up for the Eagles. 2:54 to go in the game. First shot is up. Good. Second shot's up. Also good. Goes OES back on offense. 2:45 to go in the game. Near takeaway for Catlin Gabel. Takes the deep 2. Good. Here goes Catlin Gabel back on offense. On the drive. Tries to draw the charge, but instead fouls. Even the PA announcer thought that one was offensive foul, but I mean, you never know. Probably the way he moved backwards is probably what triggered the foul there, as it's going to be Catlin Gabel Catlin Gabel shooting 2 shots. First shot's good. Here's the second shot for Catlin Gabel. Shot's no good. Here goes OES as Catlin Gabel fouls. 2:15 to go.
Calls on Peter checking his first. 2-2.
Back and bounds with the OES. 14 minutes to go in the game. But there'll be no carry because the ball was partially tipped on that. Lost most of the possession. Approaching. Here goes OES. 5 on the shot clock for the Aardvarks. Ball gets tipped. Out of bounds. To OES. 1:43 to go in the game. Back in bounds with OES. To the jumper. Gets it in. As the shot clock expires. So the drive. Wide open 3 for the Eagles. No good. And tipped it and get right back to Catlin Gabel. Minute 15 to go in the game. And Catlin Gabel makes a 3-point shot. Here goes OES. On one of their final drives of the game. They can't hit the shot. Offensive rebound. They can't miss it again. He gets his own rebound. And another time, but he can't get the rebound that time, and it's rebounded by Catlin Gabel. The shot, no good. Rebounded by OES. Now they're just going to try to continue to bleed the clock here. About a 5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here goes OES. 5 second violation on OES. And it's gonna be Catlin Gabel basketball. As Catlin Gabel has one more One more driver to try to keep it under 20 points. They cannot hit it. And OES rebounds. And they're just going to let the clock run out.
Final score on Morris at 62. Catlin, 48.
It's a 20-point win for the OES.
Please stick around with 15 minutes. Catlin and OES play.
And the girls come up next, which I will not be here for that game. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.